There are now reports that season 4 of The Witcher has now been put on hold because of the writer's strike. But if you've watched any of The Witcher, you know why it's being put on hold. Production should not even be put on hold for season 4 of The Witcher. The whole production should be terminated.
Cancel it.
Do you believe any of this? That they were like, oh, these writer's strikes causing us to delay this thing. It's like, no, the complete trash and the horrible numbers I'm sure you're getting from this last season is the reason why.
Okay, like this, you think it's a legit reason why that this is a cover and they're secretly just don't want to work on? I understand.
No. I think they're reporting it's just put on hold. I think people are speculating.
BS.
People are speculating like, I think it's this.
Oh, gotcha.
Are you brainless? Did you guys even watch this? Were you on your phone watching this? Like, this makes me so angry because I hate this series. Makes me so angry.
To be fair, you were driving while watching some of this, but so on your phone is a step up from that. Either way. Yeah, dude, I think you're 100% right. This is a conveniently timed excuse, a believable, conveniently timed excuse, the writer's strike for this thing, because if anybody watches The Witcher season 3, you know it was total trash. Not that The Witcher was a great series to begin with, season 1 and 2. I did enjoy season 1. Season 2 was kind of weird, but season 3 was complete trash. Episode 6 was decent, which is the third to the last episode. It should have been the last episode because it was easily the best in the season and probably better than anything. Season 2 as well. But dude, if I was them, I would want to get the fuck away from this project as fast as possible. This is Netflix too, dude. Like, I understand that it still is popular and it's in the search algorithm and whatever, and it's just fantasy content. So I'm glad it's something for us to cover. And we love Henry Cavill, but at the same time, Netflix, it's not like they're doing that great monetarily in general. I would want to distance myself from every expensive ass shitty project like this. I could. And I don't think it's because of the writers. Well, it is because of the writers. The writers wrote a shitty ass show, but I don't think it has anything to do with the writer's strike. You're right.
And I also have a theory about, because Henry Cavill stepping away, we're getting Liam Hemsworth coming in to take over the role as Geralt. I have a theory, and we might make a video of this, of Geralt, the actual last episode of him struggling to get out of that elf encampment might be unintentionally a great allegory for him, his experience in The Witcher, because he hated his experience on there because they didn't care for the property. And dude, why don't these writers leave though? That's what I'm wondering. Like, why aren't the writers leaving? Like, you have this opportunity to jump ship. It's like, dude, just burn this thing down and then go on to the next thing. We see that with all these other properties for some reason, like She-Hulk or Miss Marvel. People are able to fail their way upward. You know?
I don't know. What do all these things have in common? The writers, I think, actually believe that they're writing good content. That's what it is. That's why they don't leave. They think it's good. They think it's worth saving because they think people just don't understand it or something like that. But it's not like, see, it's different with The Witcher, because it's not like The Witcher has a bunch of quote unquote woke stuff in it. That's not what the issue is. It's actually just bad storytelling.
Yes.
So it's in a weird kind of field of its own. But I do think there's a lot of crossover. I think it's just the writers being overly confident in themselves. And maybe it is the whole failing upward thing. Like, they just keep getting told, oh yeah, good effort the whole time, again and again, like failure project after failure project. And eventually they make it on some multi-million-dollar project like this. But that's what I think it is, dude. I think that's all it is. These writers, they're so fucking clueless. And then the demands that they have for Hollywood, and the strike, it's insane.
Dude, what Hollywood needs to do is hire writers who can look at the source material and then directly adapt it to on screen, because I guarantee you, whoever audience they get, you want to bring them in. The TV show should be like the gateway into the books, not vice versa. You shouldn't be like, oh, we're just hopefully going to get people to read the books first, then they'll watch the series, right? Or, you just get that audience. What you want to do is expand it like they did with Game of Thrones. A lot more people watch or read A Song of Ice and Fire because of the TV show, right? You're going to pull them in this way. But then if you have a bad adaptation of it, like we do now, no one cares. Like me, I have no interest in reading the Witcher books,
yes,
or even playing the game, because this is so bad.
Right. And it is so bad. And I was just going to say a little caveat to that, though. Game of Thrones, like, I would not necessarily be super interested in reading the source books if the TV series was perfect in every way. Because then it's well, what do I'm not even missing anything. I don't even need to go read a book or whatever. But because we had so much gold Game of Thrones content, it wasn't really until they started shitting the bed that I wanted to get involved in the book universe. So I guess there's kind of a balance there. But in general, you're really right. But the issue with The Witcher, contrasting to Game of Thrones, is that all of it has been trash, at least comparatively, since season 1. So there's not even that little a flip of interest that it's giving you. Like, you're not even thirsty for more. It's not like you saw some great content and then they took it away from you abruptly in season 6, like Game of Thrones did. It's like, oh shit, I want more. Where can I get it? Thankfully, there's a book universe I can look to. That is not the case here. Even though, dude, the books might be great for The Witcher, but I'll never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, the video game I heard is really good. I've never played it, and honestly, the animated was it Night of the Wolf or something like that? You remember what I'm talking about?
It was decent.
That was good. So, well, let us know what you think about this season 4 being on delay. Do you just want Witcher to die? Let us know down in the comments. Smash that like button. Like I'm smashing my head up against the wall, watching every single second of this last season.